All right. Next up, we have the quartering. So, supposedly established titles is a scam. Gotta say it so I don't get sued. We looked at Temimi, which I said was D tier. We got Mudahar, which I said was C tier. I'm gonna be reacting to everyone's apology that decides to apologize because a lot of your content creators actually don't care about you. But we're gonna see what the quartering says. Is he gonna apologize? Is he gonna say I'm sorry for you guys signing up, or does he not care and just see you guys as cash? Let's find out.
What's going on? Jeremy here. I got an email. I got all of your emails today. I woke up to about 50, 60 emails.
Okay.
Very well thought out, thoughtful emails from my viewers saying like, dude, you got to check this out. Like, I'm not being sarcastic, dead serious.
Okay.
Bunch of tweets too, like, bro, check this out. There was a video on a company that sponsors a bunch of YouTubers called Established Titles.
Oh, he said the
They've
name.
been a sponsor on this channel for many months.
Okay.
And most recently, I just signed a contract with them through the end of the year for a big Christmas push.
Okay.
You probably saw, like, you've seen an uptick in their video ads on my channel. As a result of this video and the information that has been brought to light, at this point, I'm going to pause any future ads for established titles. I don't see any purpose in ever risking any chance and there's no chance I ever want to risk our relationship, our trust.
Oh, snap. A creator that actually talked about caring for his fan base. Whether he really does or doesn't, I don't know. But at least he said it. That's respect, because the last two YouTubers didn't say nothing about their fan base. They just said, I messed up. Sorry, I'll do better.
Okay. Very easy to do. And so I would never, ever, ever risk that. In terms of the actual specifics of the video, look, I legitimately, and you guys know this, I know you know this because of the way you emailed me. It's not like people are like, you're an evil person. You're just like, bro, check this out. Unfortunately, that's not what's the case with a few other YouTubers, and I'll talk about that in a second. But
okay.
I thought it was just a gag gift. Like, okay.
Oh my fucking dude. Oh my God, bro. So it's a gag gift, so it's okay. Why, if you guys think it's all gag gifts, if every freaking YouTuber that shielded this company thought it was a gag gift, why didn't you say it was a gag gift? And if he did say it, let me know, because I don't know. I don't watch his videos. If he didn't say, and he said he's been shilling this company for months. By the way, I just used the word shilling as in just the word shilling. I don't know if it's a derogatory term or whatever. And I know derogatory isn't even the right word for it, but if he's been shilling this company for months, has he at least said in the video, by the way, I think it's a gag gift or anything like that? Like, oh, you become a lord or lordess, it's fun. Did he make it obvious it was a gag, or was he just reading the script?
Gag gift or whatever. Somebody's like, haha, it's funny, whatever the case is, you get this thing. So like, I never really saw it as this like nefarious scam thing.
But did you say you thought it was a gag, or did you just read the script and go on with your videos?
I do think it's fair to look into companies.
100%.
And that's a good thing to do.
Well, duh.
And it's a good thing to, follow up on who's selling these certain things and maybe other businesses that they were tied to that aren't so favorable.
Ooh, that's big brain. He said, these guys did a bad thing, but look who they're partners with. They might also be doing a bad thing too, or they might be worse, and they're all just evil. That's crazy. That's a big brain. But why didn't you look into it?
In this particular case, I don't know how many people bought an established title because they were planting trees, or if they were, for this kind of stuff. But to me, I thought it was always thought it was kind of a gag gift. But that doesn't really matter. If people feel wronged by them, then it's my responsibility to
holy shit,
do everything I can to remedy that. And right now, that means foregoing a large contract with an advertiser. But there will be other advertisers. And, it gives me a great opportunity to remind, this is why I started Coffee Brand Coffee. Dead serious.
So you don't gotta
like
worry about it.
I'm so sick of doing ad reads that like once Coffee Brand Coffee is big enough, like that's all I'm ever going to talk about. Like,
okay, yeah, but let's talk about this.
Lots of very kind emails like, dude, check this out. Because you guys know how I am. informed
I don't know who you
and
are. I know who he is. So just
smart, and they'll know what the deal is. You guys know what the deal is. Now, there are certain things I won't take, like mental health stuff or anything crypto stuff, or
smart.
maybe if it seems like it's providing some sort of health benefit. And there's things I've done in the past that I've stopped doing, but you know, for the most part, like I don't really care because anyone can buy ads before or after my video, and I can't stop that. So
That's true.
I take every opportunity. Now, I believe that other creators are very similar in that they're just trying to make a living,
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
it is.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with trying to make a living on YouTube. There is nothing wrong with ads. Hey, I might put an ad right here. It's nothing. Me personally, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You can put however many ads you want. You make a 15-minute video, you can put an ad every 2 minutes if you wanted to. My issue is you got a sponsorship, but you didn't look into it. You didn't read the contract. You didn't look into their history. Maybe you just saw, oh, Philip DeFranco takes established titles, so I should do it too. Why not? Phil's not wrong. Phil has made countless mistakes with his ad deals. This is the second one that I know about. It's smart on you, Quartering, for not signing up for like the mental health ones and stuff like that because you can't really verify those unless you actually call them. And maybe you don't personally have mental health issues. So you calling the mental health hotline, you don't know if they're doing a good job or not. You right? Like you can't really verify that. So that's smart. You don't take that. And established titles, you thought it was a gag gift. So you're like, oh, well, let me just put this on my platform. They're going to pay me and it's just for fun. But did you tell your audience you thought this was just a gag gift? Did you ever say, oh, also, when you buy this, you're help planting trees? Like you didn't verify this yourself. Obviously, you took the brand deals. It's just do better whenever you're trying to put something on your channel. When you have hundreds of thousands of fans that look up to you. People honestly, people just feel some people need to be led by somebody else. That's just how they are. So if they find somebody on the internet, whether they're super young or whatever, they will look at you and they're like, I trust everything this guy has to say. So you have to think about those people, not just, oh, I look at my analytics, it says 80% of my viewer base is 20 to 28. You know, okay, there's a lot of 20-year-olds that need to be led. There's a lot of 28-year-olds that can't think for themselves. So as I'm not saying like you necessarily have to just be in charge of your subscriber base, right? You don't have to be like a leader or anything like that, but you definitely should lead by example, at least, because that is your fan base. They love you. So you should at least try to take care. Maybe you don't care about them, but from what you've said and how you've sounded, it sounds like you do care about your fan base a lot. And a lot of your fan base you have a pretty decent connection with because you're reading their emails. Maybe you don't respond to them, but you're reading their emails. So definitely should look out for them at least a little bit harder. Be careful with what you show. Let's continue.
It is a little heartbreaking to see people that I know have a really high level of integrity, like Sydney Watson or Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers, getting dumped on in these comment sections. Like, there isn't a single content creator that's like, "Mwah."
No, look. I know what he's saying. He's talking about the people that are commenting like, "Oh wow, you just use your fan base, you just want money, this and that, blah 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 blah." Like those people, they're like, there's people that feel like they need to be led, and then there's people that are just dumb. Those are just dumb comments. Who cares what they have to say? They're gonna dunk on whatever. If somebody tells them, "Oh, look at these people, they're bad, they just want money," they're gonna go, "Oh yeah, they are bad. They do want money. Let's go make fun of them. They're fucking dumb. Who cares? Use the block button, perma ban, shadow ban, whatever. Who cares? Nobody cares about them." I'm talking about legitimate criticism and people that have that need to have their voice heard, right? So people want to know, why did you take the ad deal? Why didn't you do your due diligence and research? And even though you did take it, are you going to at least apologize for it, which you have? This whole sticking up for other people, they can stick up for themselves. People are going to dunk on them regardless, right? All you can do is just say, hey, this is the reason why I'm in the hot seat. Now, yeah, he's in the hot seat too, but I think he's a really good guy. Sure, you might be friends with Mudahar. You guys aren't talking 24/7, 7 days a week. 365 days out of the year. You guys have your own businesses and live your own separate lives. So I definitely wouldn't be like, oh yeah, but he's a good guy. You think he's a good guy. He actually might be a good guy, but we don't know that. So don't even talk about him. Talk about you, because you're the one in the hot seat right now.
Oh, I know this is a. They're not actually this, and then that works. You get an email from your agent or offer, and they're like, "Hey, we saw this gift thing. It's great, whatever."
But you
And
still
then
look
you
over
either
it.
do it or you don't, and you move on with your life.
So you don't even look over it. When you do it, that's what y'all do. Y'all get it from the management team. Hey, I think this is a good idea. And then you just look at it. Okay, how much is it paying? What do they want me to say? Sounds good. That's definitely not smart at all. And I get it. You have a management team that's looking over it, but they're managing other channels too. They're working for their benefit. As soon as the quartering gets banned or canceled, you think they're gonna care about you? No, they're just working with you because you pay them. You guys aren't friends. It's a business relationship. And I know you, I'm pretty sure you know this. But still, like, just to bring that up, it's kind of like weak. But so far, it's a great apology video.
And this is gonna hurt the creator economy. Not that anyone's gonna care about that or whatever, but try not to to beat up people too bad for taking a sponsor that you know
It was a mistake
maybe
that
had
they didn't
some.
read over. They didn't look at the contract. They didn't do their due diligence. I shouldn't just be like, hey, you guys fucked up. I know I'm just being a contrarian. I think that's the right word, anyways. He's talking about the people that are just dunking on them, like, "Oh, you're an evil villain. You're a terrible person. I can't believe I looked up to you. You broke my heart." Blah blah blah. Those type of people.
Questionable ownership in the past or decisions, things like that. I'm not gonna go through the whole video that the person did. I'm not pumped about being like the face of it.
Mm.
Um, but
Somebody has to be.
also I do a lot of ads, and I understand if you're trying to get people to watch your
Hey, there you go. If the shoe fit, wear that motherfucker.
video, you put faces in the thumbnail, and so
Yeah,
like,
understandable.
obviously you all know that I took the ad assuming that it was just a gay gift and whatever. And
I didn't know that. Did you say that? Because if you didn't say it, how am I supposed to know? I can't read your mind. Like, even with your fan base, like, oh, that's Jeremy. No way he thought this was a real. They don't really know. They're assuming that they know based on a parasocial relationship with you. They don't really know you, Jeremy. I don't know you. Your fan base doesn't know you. They think they know you. You might think they know you, but they don't know you. They don't when the camera's off, they don't know what you're doing. They think you're making more videos. Maybe you are making more videos. Or maybe you're out at Walmart buying groceries, you know? So I don't believe this part.
and and I think most of you know that, but also it matters. In YouTuber integrity. Everyone remembers the BetterHelp Bonanza last year, so
That was only last year. That's crazy.
you've got to protect your viewers. And now that we know a little bit more information comes to light, I think it's probably best to hold off on that. Um, the contract stuff, I'm sure they'll let me out. I'm sure they're not going to want me doing videos under duress, so to speak.
We'll see. All right, let's fast forward. Did you say anything else?
If you feel like you want to talk about this, feel free to email me. I read them all. That was the first thing I did today. Is I was reading emails, and I was like, oh, okay, it looks like something. And everyone was really cool. Like, I'm saying, like, you all reacted very responsibly, and that was really good to see.
That's good. You have a mature fan base.
I went to the video and was looking at the comments, and I was like, man, like, these people are dumping on some other creators, and that sucks, because that's just not the way it works. Most creators are just trying to
make ends meet. Anyways, that's the end of my reaction to the quarterings. I guess I don't. This is kind of like an apology video. I don't know, but like I said, I was gonna put these in a tier list, and honestly, this is the best one I've seen so far. But I can't put it in A tier because I don't agree with the whole. Oh, you guys know who I am. They don't know who you are, and you trying to defend your friends is honorable, 100%. But in a moment like this, your friends aren't what matter right now. You got to make sure you're good. Make sure the people that got burnt by you, you apologize to them. You do right by them, which you did do. You did do a good apology, which is good. They're very respectable, very mature. It was actually refreshing because the last one I saw was absolutely garbage. But this is amazing. Good shit, Quartering. Honestly, I hear a lot of bad stuff about you. I don't know you personally. I don't watch your videos anymore. I used to watch your videos. I just stopped watching them. There's like I watch a couple videos from a certain creator, and then I'm like, I don't really agree, and I just stop watching. I don't argue or dislike whatever. If I just fall out of touch, or fall out of touch. It is what it is. But honestly, I'd give this apology B tier. It's good. It's pretty good. And hopefully there are other ones that are as transparent and as apologetic as this one, because this one was nice. He actually said, "Hey, I fucked up. I'm not going to work with this company anymore. I'm sorry." And hopefully you do your due diligence so this doesn't happen again. Honestly, this is crazy. But like you said, you get it from a management team and you just say yes. Hopefully, now that you've been in the hot seat, you realize not every ad, even if it's not BetterHelp, that it could also still be bad. And yeah, you thought it was a gag gift, whatever. I hope you started saying that. I hope you were saying that in your videos. Hey, we got a sponsorship from Establishment Titles. Also, I think this is a gag gift. That would be dope if you said something like that. Put what's on your mind on the brand deal. I hear a lot of people talk about, man, Manscaped is so great. I be cutting my balls in the shower. If you use a freaking electric razor in the shower, you're gonna get gunk on it and you might nick yourself. So those people either one, they cut themselves several times and don't want to admit it, or two, they don't use the product. And if you don't use the product, just say you don't. It doesn't look good, obviously not. It's self-sabotage. Be honest, dude. It's your fan base. Your fan base is more important than the damn ad deal, the ad read, whatever. The ad deal is going to give you a couple hundred, if not a couple $1,000s. Your fan base will support you once you hit rock bottom. There's a reason why Keemstar is still around, even though he said so much racist and messed up stuff. It's because his fan base rocks with him. As long as you have a strong, healthy fan base, you're good. Always remember that, dude. Your fan base is what matters the most, which is good. I'm glad they reached out to you through your emails and stuff like that. That's awesome. Just do better next time. Honestly, this is the best apology video I've seen so far on this. Yeah, B tier. It's your boy Miss Subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.